Third-party reproduction is really any time that you're using gametes, or meaning eggs and sperm, that are not your own, or if you're using a gestational carrier. So if you're in a situation where for medical reasons you can't carry a pregnancy, or you were born without a uterus, or if you're two gay men and you don't have a uterus, then that's also considered part of third-party reproduction. We call it that because it's such an involved process. In situations where you're using egg donation, finding an egg donor is extremely difficult and takes a lot of time, and is a very emotionally filled process, because for many of these women, it's taken them a long time to admit that they can't use their eggs for whatever reason, and it takes some time to kind of grieve that process and move on to the concept of egg donation. Years ago, somebody who was in their mid-40s would say, well, I just can't have children anymore. Now they have not only an opportunity to become a mother and to carry the pregnancy, but a great opportunity. The success rates are over 80%, and their chances of having an abnormal child is very low. It's more in line with someone who, for example, is 22 or 23 years old. And they get to experience a whole pregnancy process. They get to carry the pregnancy, take care of the pregnancy. They're able to breastfeed. They're able to go through the childbirth process. So all the things that all women think of when they're a child, a little girl, and think, oh, I can't wait till I'm a mom and give birth, they can experience all of that. There's so much feedback in terms of how well the children have adapted, because a lot of couples feel like, how will my child feel once they find out? We have so much information that the children are fine, that there are ways of disclosing it. They're happy about it. They still view those people as, their parents as their parents. And so everybody wants to know that in the end, the child is happy. I think a misconception is that using a surrogate or a gestational carrier is just for the rich and the famous, because they don't want to carry a child. Really, the majority of the time, it's for medical indications. Most women want to carry their own child, and the only reason they look for gestational carriers is because they have a medical condition that precludes them from doing so.